Another major brand swim brief purchase after the recent encounter at the local pool where I was told my swim thong was showing at the back too much. In my quest to get something that's more traditional yet not as covered as the run-of-the-mill boring swim brief cuts that major men's styles have, I decided to go with the Speedo Solar swim brief. The Solar range, from the brand that has become a generic descriptor for swim briefs, has 1-inch sides, which is the lowest of all the range. This is a size 30 suit, and the tag shows it's a 5cm brief, which is actually over 1 inch. The suit is made from recycled plastic and conforms to industry standards for testing to ensure no harmful substances are present. Inside the tag you can find a little blurb about the history of the company, and a little tab about the chlorine resistance and shape and color retention qualities of the suit as well. The suit has a nice sleek cut at the front with what appears to be folded hems along the waist and leg bands. There's the seam joint at the middle of the suit which runs from the top to the bottom and on the back as well. The suit's measurements can be found on the inner tag as well as care and washing instructions. The inner portion of the waistband has a flat covered drawstring in fluorescent orange which contrasts nicely with the suit's purple color. There is a soft inner liner which covers the whole of the back and the front of the suit. The stitching appears to be high quality and of similar color to the lining material. This high quality stitching is prominent throughout the suit. Now, contrary to the title being a 1-inch brief, the side at the smallest is around 1.75 inches or roughly 4.7 centimeters. If you move up to the side seam, it's actually closer to 5 centimeters, however. Laid flat, the front of the suit measures a bit over 8.5 inches from the top to the crotch seam. The crotch seam runs 3.25 inches across where it joins the back. At the widest point of the hips, it's 13 inches, and at the top of the waistband, it's around 12.5 inches. Now, given the measurements, the suit does appear more fully covered than a 1-inch suit would. The material doesn't seem to be sleek as say compared to the Arena Dynamo suit, with visible folds appearing near the edges. Only a small portion of the side is somewhat narrow, but compared with more typical suits, this would be quite narrow alright. The side scoops around to the back and the seat is cut less conservatively than typical briefs, but is nonetheless a full coverage suit. The somewhat raised stitching at the hems adds a nice touch, however there is bunching of the material that happens similar to the front. The back center seam is very unflattering and the fit is lackluster to say the least. Now, unless if this is a one-off or just purely something endemic to just this color, I wouldn't recommend the suit. Speedo seem to have done a subpar offering and not sure who they're looking to cater to with this brief. If you want a proper swim brief, then the other Speedo styles or other brands would work, and for a sleeker minimalistic cut suit, there are other non-major yet popular brands that offer great style and substance over this. Well, that does it for this video. If you like this, please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel to stay tuned with more reviews and content. Thank you and goodbye.